Alatar. My name's Briana Asmus, and I'm from Prince of Peace, and this is my persuasive speech. Hello, my name's Briana Asmus, and today I'm doing my persuasive speech on public and private schools. So, considering the fact that all of you go to a private school, which is Prince of Peace, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a public school, maybe excluding you, Courtney. First of all, we're going to start off with our basic dress code. At Prince of Peace, we wear our polos. We can only wear specific colors. We have blue, gray, yellow, green, and gray. And then our pants are, we can wear khakis, dark blue pants, or black. No other colors are exception. Your shoes, you can wear any color. Belts, you can wear any color. You can wear certain sweaters as long as you have your polo underneath the regular top dress code colors. And a public school, everything's an exception except for spaghetti straps, low midriff tops, can't wear low pants, to make sure that everything is kept inside of your clothing. As far as pants and shirts are concerned, anything's allowed. Something that is not inappropriate, they'll ask you to turn your shirt inside out. And then if that does not work and you refuse to, you have to go to the Lost and Found and actually pick out a shirt to wear instead of wearing your own. So you want to make sure that you listen to the teachers. As far as we're going, the teachers, in Prince of Peace, you have a lot of one-on-one time with students. Private schools tend to have more ongoing time, free time, and dedicate it to their students, whereas in a public school, it is your responsibility to go to the teacher and ask for help. They will not come find you. If your grade is failing, they won't tell you. You have to look at that yourself and make sure you can keep your grades up. As far as lunch goes, that is my favorite part of the day, so this is one of my favorite things to talk about. In Maquoketa, the public school that I went to before, I went to Prince of Peace last year, you have many sections of food. You have your ethnic group, which is Chinese, your tacos, I don't know, just your different ethnic group foods, and then you have your sandwiches, like your Subway sandwiches, your meats and delis, and then you have your salad bar with all of your salads and vegetables, and then you have a fruit bar with a bunch of different fruits, and then you also have your choice of a bunch of drinks. No pops are allowed though. And you have your main food for the day. Most people don't get that, but it's always an option. At Prince of Peace, which is the private school, we have usually one main course with an alternative, and some days the alternative is just a salad. And we have a milk, we can have white milk or chocolate milk, and to me, that's the lowdown coming to a private school, but I find myself eating less, and then I'm not gaining as much weight, which makes me happy. And then another thing is, within the public and private school is the grading scale. We go off of a 10-point, and the public schools do, and being in a private school, you don't have to work as hard. Public schools, you do your work or you don't. If you don't do your work and you miss an assignment, it's not that big of a deal. They'll just tell you, or you will find out on your own if you don't. And at a private school, if you don't, you might get an incomplete or deficiency, and that's not a good thing because it'll bring your grade down a big bunch. So I'm going to make sure you have all of your grades in at a private school. A public school, I'd have to say when I was there, I worked hard, but I am definitely working harder here, trying to keep up my grades to where they are to get a good GPA, especially this year since college is on its way. So overall, I'd have to say there's a big difference between the two, but some points that they're similar are the fact that it's still school, you're still there to learn, you still have to respect teachers and other students around you, and make sure that you are there to do what you're supposed to do and not mess around. So from me being from a public school to a private school, I would definitely recommend the private school just because it gives you a lot more better education, and excluding the food part, I think you get used to that. But the teachers work with you pretty well and get you caught up to where you need to be. So if I were you and you're trying to decide between a public and a private, I would go private.